is your 13 weather forecast with Doug Meyers.
6:11 on this Wednesday morning. We do have clear skies from our Capitol Federal Sky Cam. It is 52 degrees with a west wind at 7 miles per hour, and temperatures all in the upper 40s, low 50s across northeast Kansas. 50 degrees in Lawrence, 49 in Manhattan, 53 in Emporia, and 50 degrees in Concordia. And that's about 10 to 15 degrees warmer in many spots compared to yesterday morning. So even though we are starting a little bit warmer this morning, we're not necessarily going to end up warmer this afternoon, as we do have a weak cold front coming through. Winds are generally out of the west and northwest. Eventually, those winds will be out of the north later on this morning into the afternoon, keeping us a little bit on the cooler side, or very similar to what we had yesterday. Satellite radar composite looking at the bigger picture across the country. We have scattered showers and thunderstorms across the east coast as well as the west coast, but notice it's pretty dry across the middle part of the country. There's a reason for it. It's the weather pattern that's set up with the jet stream. Again, the jet stream is a pattern of wind speeds about 30,000 feet above the surface, and it pretty much drives all of the weather that we have going on. It's kind of like the highway for weather, and what we have setting up is a high pressure in control across the center of the country, with a low on the east coast, low on the west coast, and you can see it's what we call the omega block because it looks like the Greek letter omega as the shape of this weather pattern. And it's once we get into this pattern, it's kind of hard to break it, and it's going to be hard to break it at least for the next couple days, but we finally start to see that change as we head into the weekend, with storms returning as early as Saturday night. In the meantime, we're just left with quiet conditions, plenty of sunshine for today, with a north wind that at times could gust up to 25 miles per hour, and with winds light and variable overnight tonight and clear skies, that'll allow temperatures to fall in the low to mid 40s. Some spots may even fall into the upper 30s. And then as we head into tomorrow, we'll have a fairly light wind. Winds will generally be out of the northwest. It's kind of hard to see those arrows, but and really looking at a real nice day as we head into Thursday with temperatures a little bit warmer. And then once we head into Friday and Saturday, notice how the winds do pick up a little bit out of the south and southwest by Friday. Winds could gust up to 25 miles per hour. And once again on Saturday as well, with those south winds will be a bit breezy as well. And that's going to even increase our temperatures once again for the first part of the weekend. Pollen count for today, your allergy update, we're at 10.0 out of 12 for oak, mulberry, and walnut. And it continues to increase again tomorrow. So keep that in mind if you suffer from allergies. Today, we'll top out at 72 degrees. Winds will be out of the north, gusting around 25 miles per hour. For tonight, we'll fall to 44, another chilly night, and this will be the last cool night. 77 for tomorrow afternoon. Northwest wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. Speaking of chilly nights, really today and tomorrow will be the coolest temperatures that we'll have for the next 8 days as we start to climb up in the 80s for Friday and Saturday. Some spots could even get close to 90 on Saturday, especially out towards central Kansas. And then storms starting Saturday night through much of next week. I don't expect widespread severe weather, but there may be a few strong to severe storms any one of those days starting Sunday through early next week. The biggest concern would probably be flooding with all those rounds of rain. So we'll keep a close eye on that and let you know as we get a little bit closer for more details on that.
Okay.